Hey guys, I don't know why it's so dark. It's really dark, but it's not actually really dark. It's really light. It's really bright and really light. Um, so I wanted today to talk about pain and kind of the pain I've gone through, or what makes, I think, entrepreneurship or startup so painful. Because it's not literally like a pain, like, oh, you broke a muscle or a knee joint and it hurts. It's like, such a different other kind of pain. And the pain I'm talking about is the pain of uncertainty. I think that is what makes startups so difficult, is because not everyone is willing to put in so much hard work for something that is so uncertain. That's like in the air uncertain, right? And I think that's really what separates those who are entrepreneurs from those who aren't, or vice versa. Um, there is a lot behind the scenes that I think people don't see. And I really just want to emphasize to people that it's not just about making YouTube videos and making a community site. There's been a lot of pain behind everything I've done that people don't see. Because I'm not going to like spiel out all of it on the internet. Of course, I would never do that. But I think people, they look at something and they only see the surface and they don't see all the steps that someone took to get there. And I think as I'm called an inspiration for other girls and a role model, I think that girls and guys and whoever, if they want to be successful at something, of course you want to reach that image of success, but you have to realize that to get to that image, there's a lot you have to do in order to get there. It doesn't just happen overnight. So one of the pains that I've gone through is just dealing with uncertainty. There's so much uncertainty. Um, I wake up so often at night nowadays. I'll wake up 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, and all this stuff is in my head. I just have so much uncertainty because there's no rule book on how you should do something. The littlest things. Should I spend an extra week putting this button on the page, or should I spend a week like taking these photographs of these products again? Like, what will produce more value? Like, nobody can tell you what will produce more value. Nobody can tell you what's going to be the right answer. You just kind of have to do it. And I think that is the pain point, is you don't know if putting in so much of your hard-earned work into something that first may not be successful, second, you might go broke from it, and they're just sacrificing everything for this thing. Like, who the hell does that? Not many people would do that. I've had to given up so much of my life for this. I haven't been on vacation, like a legitimate vacation, since graduating college. That's how I've afforded to kind of live off my YouTube for these past this past kind of time. My YouTube is really important, and the fact that I've grown it so fast in a year, it really shows that I'm always constantly trying to figure out what people are searching for, what's the next big thing, trying to reach out to other people, all that. I think that is something that, what am I even talking about? That is something that I've been doing for it. But yeah, I think a lot of it is just the uncertainty part. And I'm so glad I'm at an age where, I don't have a mouth to feed, and I don't have like a spouse where, you rely on one another and all that. But I just can't imagine how hard it would be if you had all those other extenuating circumstances. But there is another pain point, which is, I see my friends getting into business school, and they're going to go to business school. The top, business schools, they're going to come out making $150K a year. And that part is a little bit stressful, because I think, if I spend the next 2, 3 years on this, or, the next part of my life on this, and nothing comes out of it, there's that opportunity cost, right, of me not really being in those ranks of those people who I went to school with. I think that is also another challenge, because I am so used to being type A. I am so used to being number 1 or number 2, or, like on the top. And now it's like, what's going on? Putting myself out there on the internet, I think was difficult in the beginning. It's not difficult anymore, but it's kind of like you have to do what you have to do, right? So, in order for me to get people who love me, I'm going to have to put myself out there on the internet. And the people who don't love me, well, they're not going to be part of my community. But I just wanted to say that all the girls who follow me on YouTube and who are a part of the site, like, they are the only inspiration I have. Honestly, like, they're the ones who push me. They're the ones, I have the cards up on my wall of all the notes and messages and feedback. I put them all on my blog, so when I have a bad day, I just read them, and it's like my Bible, It's like this is what it means to them. And even if it doesn't work out, they can at least see that this normal girl, just like them, who had the same exact problems, was able to do something like this. So maybe I can do something like that too. Maybe it doesn't have to be grand of scale, just wanting to start a web startup, but it could be it could be little things. But I think that is really the power and the drive that comes to me. So I just wanted to say thank you, and this is what I look like on a normal day. Hotness. Do the hotness coming out. Isn't makeup so powerful? Yeah, so I'll see you guys later. Bye.